Alright, y'all, so I had to abruptly end the last one because I realized this shit is way too long. I knew this shit was gonna be long, bro. So, basically, I had to wait for my sister, y'all. She was almost ready. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and start walking because I ain't trying to miss the next train. Okay, I've been sitting here 30 minutes. I ain't the shit come at 15. I done watched 2 go back. I said, I ain't trying to miss the next train. She thinking I'm trying to leave her. I was a little bit. I was hoping she wasn't gonna be out the house in enough time to get on that train with me. So I stop at the corner store because the corner store right there by the door that you walk in to go into the train station. I'm like, bro, please tell me y'all got a black and mild up in here. Okay, because Newport, the prices up there, it's ridiculous. Last time I was up there was $15.50. That was 2017 for a pack of Newports. $15.50. Ridiculous. Okay? So I go get my black and mild. I'm puffing the hell out of this shit down there in that train station waiting on that train. I'm puffing the hell out of that black and mild. I was like, woo, nicotine. Okay? Nicotine. I'm like, shit, I ain't smoked down or how long? Shit, nicotine. Okay? So she gets down there in enough time. She got there probably 2 minutes for that damn train. I was heated, bro. I wanted to leave her ass. I'm like, she could find me in Manhattan somewhere. So we get on the train. We get off the train in Manhattan. She wants to go get her damn eyebrows done. How is this always about you and what you want, bro? When I say my mind was blown. I'm like, you really want me to sit here and watch you get your damn eyebrows done? You got me fucked up. I seen it was a pizza shop right next door. So I'm gonna go get me some pizza. She's like, okay, don't go too far. I'm like, bro, this shit is getting ridiculous. I went right over there, got me 2 slices of pizza from Fine Ass Poppy, and went right outside and smoked my damn. I smoked 2 cigarettes, goddammit. Cause somehow, somewhere, I smoked my black and mild. That's what it was. I finished my black and mild. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna need something else, bro. The black and mild went by too quick. But yeah, I smoked the rest of my black and mild. That's what it was. So she comes out, and she looking at me like, I'm like, Lord. Okay, so she's like, well, let's go shopping because I need an outfit for this and an outfit for that. Alright, cool. Mind you, we in fucking Manhattan. Bougie people in. She got me in this store. I ain't gonna lie, some of the dopest shit I've ever seen in my life. They had a whole fucking DJ, okay? And she was a female DJ too. A whole fucking DJ in the middle of the store, spinning records. I said, boy, this some different type shit. She's showing me different stuff. She's like, oh, this is cute. Y'all, when I say the shirt was so see-through. It was so see-through. It was like, seriously, see-through. $125 for me to walk past something and for that bitch to rip $125 down the fucking drink. You got me fucked up. I said, that shit ain't worth it. And she was like, you must not know nothing about fashion. I know very much about fashion. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I used to actually dress people. Thank you. I do know about fashion, boo-boo. Don't do me. Do not do me. I used to catch every fucking fashion show I could. I would love to go to the New York Fashion Week. But anyways, y'all, cause this shit long enough as is. So, we end up going to, what is the name of that damn brand? I can't think of the name of the brand. Damn it, I can't think of the name of the brand, but we went in their store, though. And I was looking around. I ain't really see nothing I wanted. Mind you, I got money. Hundreds of dollars, bro, at this point. She must have thought I came up there, bitch, dead broke. No, you don't want to pay for everything, Miss MSNBC. Go right ahead. Miss Rockefeller Center, go right ahead. Pay for every fucking thing. I seen this purse that I like. I'm going back and forth about it because the tag said $50. Just so happened to look, it was on sale. So it's $25. I'm still going back and forth about it. I'm like, how long this shit gonna last? This and the third. This is really cute. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna get this. And she was like, you gonna get that? I'm like, yeah, I'm going back and forth about it, but I think I'm gonna get it. She's like, all right, cool. And took it out my hand and paid for it. Ain't nobody tell you do that. Ain't nobody tell you do that. I had the money. Like, the fuck? Basically, at this point, we have reached the level of financial abuse, y'all. This is what I mean. You think you gotta pay for everything so you can tell me what the fuck to do. I hate that shit. That's why I don't date men that make 6 figures and up. They've tried to date me, but they always want to control me based off of money. And you got me fucked up. My Chinese sign is the fucking horse. Trust me, I'm a horse through and through. Do not cage me. I will run far away from you and will not ever return. Okay, Javal? I ain't coming back. Do not try to contain me, try to control me, try to cage me up, bro. I done been through enough in my life. You killing me when you do that shit. Well, you killing my inner child. Anyway, let me watch my words, okay? So she irritated with me because I'm turning my nose up at certain things she think is cute. I'm like, this shit ain't worth the money. That shit is ugly. That's when they came out with the embroidery stuff and with the different stuff on the purses. I'm like, that shit is ugly. She said, you just watch. This is going to be big by winter. I don't give a fuck if it is or not. This shit is still ugly. Fuck, it looked like an ugly Christmas sweater on a purse, bro. This shit is ugly. And it's 3D. This shit is ugly. Okay? So she was like, okay, well, I know somewhere I could take you. I'm like, all right, where we going? She's like, it's a store I know you're going to love. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We walking up to the store, y'all. I just see all these big signs in the window. Talking some $10 and under. I said, this bitch think, okay. Do I shop at Rainbow from time to time at that point in time? Yeah, I did. But not all the fucking time. I got the cute stuff out of Rainbow. She's basically took me to a spot that was like Rainbow, y'all. I was so fucking insulted. Okay? Why it say everything $10 and under? I was so fucking insulted. Walked through the store, I said, I don't see nothing I like in here. At this point in time, my mom hits me up. Her and my sister headed to North Carolina. They done fucked around and caught a fucking flat. So now I'm worried about them. They on the side of the fucking interstate in the fucking country somewhere with a fucking flat. Oh my gosh. I was texting and calling my mom the whole time. I ain't give a fuck about nothing she was trying to do. She irritated come on the phone with my mama because in her eyes, according to her daddy, my mama manipulated him and trapped him and got pregnant on purpose and said she was on birth control. My mama ain't ever been on birth control. I know my mama. Some things I'm learning like, damn, that's who you are. But that's one thing I know for sure. She won't on no damn birth control. Now, I'm still trying to figure the ins and outs of that, but that's neither here nor there right now, okay? I'm trying to get this shit over with. This shit is too long. Because I'm healing while I'm doing this. And it's draining. But it's needed. Very needed. So she irritated because I'm on the phone with them. Now she got a straight attitude. I don't give a fuck. That's my mama, bitch. Fuck you. So this is when she takes me to Soho and all this stuff. And she mentioned on the way there, I ain't paid for you to come up here for you to be on the phone the whole time. Bitch, the nerve of you. And you've been on the phone with MSNBC since I got off the fucking bus? The fuck? Okay, I said, boy. When I say I ain't say nothing, just eating it, holding it in, eating it, holding it in. So we go to Soho just to walk around. She's showing me, oh, this is where they shot Sex in the City, and Jay-Z owns this building here, and Beyonce been over there. Okay, cool. Jay-Z and Beyonce ain't out here right now, though. Okay? And so then we walking up to this big building, and I see all these people outside it, and I look up at the sign, and it says the Met. Now I'm excited, bitch. Rihanna been in this building, ho. Okay, Riri done been here. I'm like, oh shit, it's the Met Gala, honey. Didn't I know it was a museum in there? She's like, let's go to the museum. Guess what? Guess what section of the museum she takes me to. The Egyptian one. I will heed it. Do I love Egyptian shit? Yes, absolutely. But I'm into so many other things than just Egyptian stuff. So at this point in time, my sister's still thinking I'm conscious. I won't conscious at that point in time anymore. I don't like seeing certain things in fucking museums and zoos, bro. I hate seeing the elephants and the giraffes and the lions in the fucking zoo, bro. Because they belong in fucking Africa. Or wherever the fuck they came from. I hate that shit, bro. Yes, I'm a militant. Proud to be one. Okay? Proud to be one. I'm gonna let them know while I'm there, I don't like this shit that you doing for money. So why would you take me to the fucking Met? Oh, she found out how militant her sister could be that day. We was together when we first went into the Met. I'm looking at different stuff. I'm turning my nose up at it again. I'm like, And she's like, oh, sis, look at that and look at this. It's this tour guide. He got a group of probably 10 to 20 people. 15, 20 people. Nice man. He comes standing right beside me. He's explaining something. I forgot how our conversation even started. But I remember. I asked him a question. The same question I asked the security guard at the Brooklyn Museum. Who do I contact to get this shit removed up out of here, bro? Now, me and the security guard at the Brooklyn Museum, we had good conversation. We linked on social media. There's so many people I met up there just randomly that's on my social media, and we've been following each other for years and built relationships with each other. Yo. So I'm like, yeah, who do I call to get this removed? Why would you want this removed? And this and the third. He basically trying to challenge me. So then we end up getting into a debate about whatever it was in there. And just so happened, whatever it was in the display case, I knew knowledge on it at that point in time. So like, bro, you won't about to trump me. So I get to asking him questions to see how much he really know. And he was like, oh, I don't know that. I don't know that. And then I'm answering the question that I'm asking him. His whole tour group looking at him like, nigga, do you know anything? He moved his whole tour group away from me because I embarrassed him. My sister was pissed I did that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck. Then I get to walking further and further. So she separated and started going her own way. I get to walking further and further into the museum, bro. I went straight militant. Why the fuck is this in here for? And look at y'all in here walking around looking at it. You think you, boy, I was heated. Okay, straight militant on their ass. I turned into Michael Evans on their ass. Okay, turned into Michael Evans on their ass. My sister was hot. So I'm irritated. I just left out the fucking museum. I left out because I couldn't be in there. Because I'm like, boy. And then I'm hearing how the tour guides is talking about certain things. Talking about, oh, this is evil and that is evil. Don't fucking disrespect my African gods and goddesses like that. I'm gonna smack this shit out your ass. Okay, I'm gonna smack this shit out your ass. I had to leave out. I said, y'all in here giving out false information. Oh, boy. They wanted me to leave, honey. Trust me. I'm good on the mat as far as a museum. So I go outside, buy some souvenirs. Then I go back in, charge my phone, talking to my mom again. They made it safely. So me and her, she finally linked up with me. We sitting there and she was like, well, let's just go get something to eat. Because at this point in time, I'm irritated because the whole time I was texting my homeboy since we had got to Manhattan. My homeboy Louie. And he was trying to take me to a museum. He done snuck away from his baby mama because they stay on, I think, Staten Island. He done snuck away from his crazy ass baby mama to come see me. No damn well she ain't want me because he told her at first, yo, my sis coming up there and she ain't like it. He was like, my sis coming to visit and I want to link with her and shit. She ain't like it. And she knew what time I was coming, like the day and how long I would be there. So he'd had to lie to her, tell her he was going to Manhattan for something. She blowing his phone up the whole fucking time. Now, mind you, he hit me up around 3 o'clock. And he trying to link with me. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get away. She trying to take me here. She trying to take me there. He was trying to take me to a museum. I'm like, yo, I love museums. He's like, let's go to a modern art museum. I'm like, yo, that's so fucking dope. Yes, let's do it. No, she want to go to the Met Gala to an Egyptian fucking exhibit. I would hate it, bro. It's other types of art out there. Gracious. Okay? Shorty too well-rounded for some people. It's a problem. This guy got an afro and an unk tattoo on my neck. Don't mean that's the only fucking culture I love. It's the first fucking culture in my heart. Don't get it fucked up. But it ain't the only one I fucking love. Okay? My goodness gracious. So because I'm black, I'm not supposed to like Coquito. Or I'm not supposed to listen to fucking Evie Queen. I'm not supposed to listen to Coldplay and shit. The fuck out of here. Some of the best music of my life I ever listened to was Coldplay. I'm like, people keep trying to put me in this box. And that's when I realized, you are your father. Because that's all my daddy do is judge me. My daddy my daddy don't know me, bro. I'm surprised he know my middle name. Because I asked him year before last, what's my middle name? And he knew it. He didn't know how to spell it, but he knew it. I'm like, oh, you're going based off of judgments and things. Nina was over the trip. And you ain't letting me get away to go see nobody? Nina was over the trip. I was the fuck over the trip. We go to Little Italy. Never been to fucking Little Italy. I'm mad excited, okay? Now, I might get tired of Egyptian exhibits, but Italian food, I will fucking that, alright? So we in Little Italy, boy. I'm happy again. I'm like, boy, we in Little Italy. I'm still irritated with her ass. I don't want to go to dinner with your dry ass. And we end up in a restaurant. I remember walking up to the restaurant, the same block. They have a mural of 2 lions facing each other. Because I always try to look for some type of landmark so I know where I'm at, how to get back, this, that, and the third. So we sitting in the restaurant. Oh, wait, y'all skipped the part. Sorry. My father. before we left out to go to Manhattan, she was getting ready. I'm sitting there for 30 minutes trying to wait. My father had called her, or she texted him, or whatever. They end up on the phone. They talking the whole time. He get off the phone with her, and then he called me. Like I'm not in the same damn room with her. I was like, why did you do that for? He was like, because I wanted to call you. I'm like, bro, you could have just said, hand Nina the phone. This is why I say I don't feel like I'm family. Because if it was regular family, what would y'all family member do? Hand you the phone. Why hang up and call that person when this person is in the same room as me? This is what makes me feel like I'm not family. That shit pissed me off. My pops like to joke a lot. He was like, yeah, I got some weed for sale, Nina. I got some weed for sale. I said, what? You don't even be around weed. You can't even stand weed. So I got that weed for sale. I was like, well, you got to get off my phone talking like that. Okay? Because weed won't legal at the point in time. You got to get the fuck off my phone. And I sure enough did. I said, I'm getting sick of you and your family. Because at that point in time, I was irritated with my sister. And he was like, Nina, what's the problem? Problem is, y'all say that I'm family, but y'all don't treat me like it. And I just started running stuff down. I'm like, bro, I'm irritated. So that's when I left out and I was like, yo, I'm about to go ahead and go to the train. I went and got the black and mild. So, flashback forward. We walk into the restaurant. Once again, facing phone the whole time. Never looking up at me. Waiter come, what would y'all like to order? I don't know what the fuck she got. I could really give a fuck less. Me though? Me? Oh, please let me get la polo chicken cacciatore, okay? Let me get that chicken cacciatore, baby. I need it. I got to know what authentic chicken cacciatore tastes like. The only one I ever had is my own. I got to know how close I am to it. I got to know. I was like, yeah, let me get that chicken cacciatore for sure. I'm excited. I'm about to eat some authentic Italian chicken cacciatore. My grandfather fucking calls me. My dad's dad. Boy, when I'm mad, I gotta walk. My granddad started pissing me off so bad, I grabbed all my stuff from under the table. I said, Bambi, I'll be right back. My intention was just to go out and, finish a little bit of my black and mild that I had left. I ended up asking a stranger for a cigarette. And it's hard to get a Lucy in New York, especially for free. Shit, I had the money to pay for it, but that person was nice enough and they gave it to me. Because you looking for a Lucy in New York and you ain't got no money? Oh, baby, you going to be looking for an hour. You going to be looking for an hour. Okay? Because they do not play that. Give they cigarettes up. They ain't play shit. Cigarettes too expensive. I understand. So, ran into this guy. He was nice enough. Gave me a cigarette. I ended up raising my voice. I didn't fuss, but I ended up raising my voice. I'm at my granddad. I'm like, Granddad, I got to go. I said, cause y'all stressing me out. And I've been putting up with a lot of stuff. And I ain't putting up with it no more. I got to go. Sat there, smoked a cigarette, called my mama. Found somebody else with a cigarette. Smoked another cigarette. My mama trying to get me to calm down. I was like, let me head back to the restaurant, bro. I know my food came and this and the third. Y'all, I don't walk so damn far. I got lost. I ain't know where the fuck I was. It took me 20 minutes to find that damn lion mural. I go to the restaurant door. I looked in. I ain't see my sister. Standing outside the restaurant for 20 minutes. And I ain't see my sister. I said, bruh, fuck this shit. I'm going back to her crib. And this is when shit started really going downhill. You thought it went downhill? Oh, baby. So I start walking. Okay, one, I want to enjoy New York City. Is it smart to walk from Little Italy to Penn Station? Fuck no. But I be walking from Chinatown to Penn Station every time. So I mean, shit. I'm like, I could walk from Chinatown to Penn Station. I know I could walk from Little Italy. Okay. And I know certain streets and stuff when I'm getting close. And one of the things that my best friend also told me was, if you ever get lost in Manhattan, look for the Empire State Building, because Penn Station is like right there. So she was like, so you always know your way back. That was one of the most valuable things that girl told me. That and don't look up, because you make yourself an easy target. So, Nina get to walking. I ain't in the heart of Manhattan yet, but I'm close enough. I'm like on the outskirts of the heart of Manhattan. That's when all the shops and stuff start popping up like back to back to back and start getting real lit and stuff. I see a store. Cigarettes, $15.50. Let me get a pack. Okay, I ain't even give a fuck. I said I'm paying that $15.50 this time, because I vow I would not ever buy a pack of cigarettes in New York, because they too damn high. Fuck that. Let me get that 1550 Newports, baby. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I should have got 2. Like, let me get that. Sure did. Sure did. Another dope thing, though. On the way, walking. Because, like, when I say from the time I left my sister, my trip turned around so fucking quick. So I get my cigarettes. My homeboy Louis hit me up again. Sis, I've been out here the whole time. Didn't I know the man was still out there? It's 7, 8 o'clock. He been out there 5, like, hours. Trying to link with me. I felt so fucking bad, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh. His baby mama blowing his phone up. He was like, sis, just meet me at, he said, just tell me what street you on. We gonna keep walking until we run into each other. He told me I told him what street I was on. He said, bet, I ain't that far from me. We walked and we met right there at one of the train stations where you go down the steps to go into the train. His baby mama blowing his phone up every 2 to 5 minutes the whole time we sitting there talking. We stood there and talked for like maybe 20 minutes. It was so good to see him. That's the last time I saw him. So good to see him. When I said my bro blessed me and didn't even have to. Cause when I said I was good on money, I won't worry about money. I won't worry about getting back. I won't worry about none of that. Only thing is, my bag is in your damn house and I want my fucking bag. Just so happened I listened to my intuition before we left out and I grabbed my poetry book. I grabbed like my charger, like everything that was really essential. I grabbed. Now, I left my clothes in my other bag there, and also the weed that I got from the boy in Jersey was also in there. So I ain't had no weed, but I had money though. When I say bro dapped me up, he gave me $5 and he gave me a damn bag of weed. I said, my nigga. Okay? My nigga. I was like, I don't need the $5, but I take the weed. He said, nah, sis. He said, that's for you, bro. I was like, alright. So, we hugged about 3 times, and he went down the steps. And Nina continued on with her venture. When I say, my trip turned the fuck around. Okay? I started enjoying myself. I was free. So I'm like, damn, I'm walking for like maybe another 10 minutes. And I ain't near Penn Station yet, but I'm getting there. I'm like, bro, I'm hungry. Let me stop and get me some pizza, sit down, try to charge up my phone. But one place for sure I knew I could charge my phone up was at Penn Station. That's why I was headed that way, plus also the train. So stop at this little Italian spot. Ain't nobody in there. And they got a little spaces where you can sit down at the tables and stuff. And it's one of those spots where the entire store is open, basically. New York people, y'all know what I'm talking about. Where they lift up the different doors and stuff. So you just walk in. So I'm sitting at one of the tables close to one of the openings. And this group of girls come in. It's 3 white girls and it's a black girl. I'm like, boy, they lit. I'm just enjoying the fact I ain't nowhere near my fucking sister right now. They drunk, okay? They come and sit beside me. And I think how it started was one of them was like, oh my God, that looks good. What do you have? And I was like, oh, these are garlic knots. She's like, oh my God, it was so many garlic. I said, baby, you can have some. She said, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, girl, I can't eat all this by myself. I'm gonna be full. Go ahead, have some. She was like, oh my God, you're so nice. So they sat down and we talking, we chopping it up. They do poetry, they in the tarot. Like, bro, they was just mad dope. I'm vlogging and everything. Everything I do, one of them did it. Okay? Like, just mad dope people. We follow each other on Instagram. Still do. And then come to find out why they were out. Their black friend got fired from her job that day and they were celebrating because she hated her job. I said, boy, y'all are some of the best friends a person could ask for. That we're going to celebrate that I got fired from my job that I hated. Okay, yes, we definitely all need friends like that. They were lit. Like, yo, I had such a good time sitting there with them. And then they were celebrating again because the black girl, I think her name is J.O. She was talking on the phone, gets off the phone. And she was like, my boyfriend said he's going to come pick us up. They was like, oh my God, yes, we don't have to get on the train. Plus I have to pee. Like, that's also another big thing. If you know people that have cars and you ain't got to catch the train this and the third, like, oh, you lit. They was so happy about the fact that her boyfriend was coming to pick them up, yo. I was like, y'all really made my night. So I depart from them, continue on my journey. My other homeboy hit me up. My homeboy from Brooklyn hit me up. They've been trying to see me the whole time. Talking, Nina, you off punishment? Can you come out the house? Okay. He was like, yo, what's up, shorty? And I was like, walking around. And he was like, you walk around Manhattan? Where your sister at? I was like, I don't know. Last time I saw her was Little Italy, okay? Last time I saw her was in Little Italy, bro. I don't know where she is, okay? I'm trying to get to Penn Station to charge my phone so this shit don't die. On top of that, I got my purse and my poetry book is in there and all my essentials is in there. My money and everything is in there, okay? Because you better know where your money at when you're walking through New York. I'm going to tell you that right now. And then I got my, matter of fact, my money was actually in my hoodie. I had a hoodie on and I put my money in my little kangaroo pouch on my hoodie. Talking to him on the phone, and I got shopping bags in the other hand. So I'm walking, and I'm like, okay, stay focused on Penn Station. I'm heading in the right direction. I was on Broadway. I remember that. And all I know is, me and him was so deep in the conversation. New York is a very loud city. I started walking, started realizing it's getting a little dark, and it got hella fucking quiet. I'm like, why is it so quiet for? Oh, what the fuck? Why is it so quiet? Wait a minute, something wrong. I don't walk all types of paths where I was supposed to turn for Penn Station, bro. And Nina, in this moment, is when Nina knew she fucked up. My homeboy was already on his way to come get me. He said, I'm gonna come get you, young. Plus, that's how he could see me. Cool. Bet. I love it. I'm like, yo, where the fuck am I at? We still on the phone, right? Because he trying to figure out where I'm at. Because he was like, I'm in Manhattan now. Because I think he came from Brooklyn. And he was like, no, he wasn't in Brooklyn then. I think he was in Queens. I don't know where he was at that point in time, okay? But I know he wasn't living in Manhattan. And he was like, he was crossing the... No, he had to been... I don't know, y'all. Shit, fuck. Okay? It doesn't matter. But he was like, I'm in Manhattan. He was like, you need to start telling me where you at so I know where to come get you. My hard-headed ass, instead of just staying in one spot... Plus, I don't feel comfortable staying in one spot. Plus, I'm still heated, so I'm trying to walk to, cool down, son. He was like, Nina, stop fucking walking. He was like, you keep walking, calling out all these streets. He was like, I understand the area that you in. Because, he grew up from there. He is New York through and through. Okay? New York through and through. He know where I'm at. He knew the area for sure. He was like, but I need to know a street, though, Nina. And I'm like, I'm calling him out. Stop fucking walking. I was like, okay. I was like, shit, I don't even know where the fuck I look up, I'm like, where the fuck is the Empire State Building? I look up, I said, oh, there it is. In that moment, Nina knew she fucked up. Cause what did I do? What I tell y'all my bestie say? Don't fucking look up. But it's so quiet down the end of the mountain. I'm like, oh, I'm good. So I ended up finding a corner that was well lit. And I was like, yo, I'm on the corner of Broadway and such. He was like, I bet I know where you at. Do not fucking move. I was like, okay, okay. So, like, especially if you know people from Brooklyn, they mean well, even when they being nice, they still sound aggressive. So, I was like, okay. Plus, this was me and his first time actually meeting in the physical. We had been friends for 9 years and had not met in the physical yet. So, he was super excited. So, I'm standing there. And this guy walked past with this hoodie on. Tall dude. Dark skin. Got a black hoodie on. He was like, hey, yo, ma. Like, what's up? Now, mind you, I got my phone in my right hand. And I forgot the name of them jelly purses that was, like, really popular. I had one of them. I still got it. Shoot. And that jank is heavy by itself. But then with everything I had in it, that jank was probably close to 20 pounds, y'all. That bag was heavy. So I got my phone and my purse on my elbow. Y'all know what I mean. Inner arm, elbow. In my right hand. My money sitting in my kangaroo pouch and my hoodie. And I got all these shopping bags on my left arm. I basically have no free hands right now at this point in time. Right. It's starting to click. Here we go. It was like, yo, ma. I was like, yo, what's up? Now, one thing about me. I'm fluent enough. Okay, I ain't gonna say I'm 100% fluent. But I'm fluent enough to where I usually can figure out somebody's accent, what borough they're from up there. The only people I had a hard time with pinpointing what borough they was from was Queen niggas. Cause they so damn laid back. And that's when I figured out y'all laid back. And they be having raspy voices and softer voices. People from Queens don't sound aggressive, okay? Now compared to the Bronx, Harlem, and Brooklyn, good God, okay? So, it was like, yo, ma. It was like, which way the Bronx? I could tell by this man's accent. He was from the fucking Bronx. And I knew what direction it was, but pinpoint how to tell him how to get there, fuck no. So at this point in time, Nina go into survival mode. Bitch, you better act like you know, even if you don't. Okay? You better act like you know, even though you don't. Alright? I was like, it's that way. I pointed in the right direction, y'all. But that nigga got me, though. He got me. That nigga knew, oh yeah, I got your ass. Just so happened he didn't know I was on the phone with somebody that was from New York, though. So he asked me again. He was like, which way to Bronx? And I was like, it's that way, yo. He was like, where you from? And I was like, don't worry about all that. He was like, you don't sound like you from up here. Where you from? I was like, I'm from 757 VA. He was like, oh, okay, bet. He asking me all these little questions, basically trying to distract me. But the whole time, this nigga, he like what you call it? Like moving from foot to foot. Like he's swaying a little bit. Fidgeting too much. Okay, remember Terrence Howard from, what's the name of that movie? Get Rich or Die Trying? You fidgeting too much. I don't like people fidgeting around me. I was like, something up with this nigga. He fidgeting way too goddamn much. Something up with this nigga. Still on the phone with my homeboy, though. My homeboy was like, yo, Nina, I'm 2 minutes away. I'm like, I bet. All I know is, this man asking me questions reached out and took his hand and rubbed it across my kangaroo pouch where my wallet was. He was trying to confirm that's where the money was and that in my purse. And at that moment, I knew, Nina, you about to get robbed, bitch. Okay, you about to get robbed. You fucked up. You about to get robbed. So at this point in time, I'm like, bitch, you better fight like the Dickens, okay? Cause this nigga tall. And I don't know what he got on here, but shorty could thump. And he a little lightweight. I ain't said I was gonna beat him. But goddamn it, he was gonna remember that bitch from Virginia that day, okay? I was like, yo, as soon as he touched me, bro, I snapped the fuck out. I knew I had to snap the fuck out. I was already gonna snap because I'm pissed. But I knew I had to snap the fuck out. Because if I didn't, that nigga was gonna really think he could try me like that. I snapped the fuck out. Yo, don't fucking touch me. And da-da-da, I'm going off. He jumped back a little bit. But then the nigga came back towards me. I'm like, this nigga gonna try you for real, Nina. You better drop every fucking thing at once and just start swinging, bro. Whole time my homeboy, he on the phone in my ear. Where the fuck you at, Nina? Where the fuck you at? That nigga touched you, yo? That nigga fucking touched you? I was like, yo. I'm like, what the fuck I get myself into? I just came to perform and check on the best friend. Okay? When I said that was the weekend from hell, y'all, I was like, bro, am I in the Twilight Zone? Where the fuck is Ashton at? Am I being punked? Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What type of movie is this shit? So he was about to try me again. And I was like, yo, I swear if you fucking touch me and I'm just going off on him. Next thing I know, I don't hear my homeboy no more on the phone. I ain't even paying attention to that. I'm just like, yo, you gonna have to figure out a way you could drop everything all at once and just start swinging on the nigga, bro. Cause he gonna try to get this wallet up out of you. You gonna have to swing on it. And you damn sure ain't about to snatch my purse with my poetry book in there. Got me fucked up. You damn sure ain't about to snatch the purse. I would've ran you down for that one. Like White Chicks in the movie White Chicks. Shit. It's Prada. Okay? All I know is I'm going back and forth with the nigga. And I start realizing he ain't scared no more. And that nigga thinking no way that he about to get me. And I'm like, oh shit, bitch. I had that bad feeling. Me and him going back and forth, going back and forth. All I hear is, Nina, get in the fucking car. I turn around. Mind you, I never met this man in the physical. When I say, first off, fan is fucking Wayne, okay? But Diesel than a motherfucker. I turn around and saw him. I said, okay, I'm going to go get in the car. Okay, I'm going to go get in the car. Very nice car, by the way. I forgot which one it was. Very nice car, though. Extremely nice car, okay? When I say he went the fuck off on there, he really wanted to whoop his ass, but we ain't got time for charges, okay? But when I say that little nigga was scared to death, scared to death. Oh, noodle ass is scared to death, boy. I was like, who? Thank you, God, for good people, okay? Thank you, God, for good people. Because, like, as soon as I left my sister, I was getting blessing after blessing. My homeboy looked out for me, gave me a little bit of scratch, gave me a little bit of weed, having a good conversation with the drunk girls at the pizza shop, and about to get robbed. And my homeboy showed up like motherfucking Superman right on time. Because, boy, I'm trying to tell you, that boy was about to touch me again, and that shit wasn't about to be cute, bro. That shit was not about to be cute, bro. So I'm in the car, my homeboy screaming on him. I'm thinking they about to scrap and shit. But the little nigga keep backing down, so he knew he wasn't worth it. He knew he wasn't worth it. He gonna wait till my friend turn around and start talking shit. He better be lucky he didn't hear what he said. And I told him what he said later. He said, yeah, you shouldn't have told me. He said that. He said, you told me at the right time. He said, I would have killed his ass. I was like, Lord. So we get in the car. Mind you, I've been drinking water like crazy, so we gotta keep stopping and peeing. I went across the fucking Brooklyn Bridge. I didn't even get to enjoy it because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck just happened between me and my sister. And what the fuck just happened with me almost getting robbed. So, like, I'm not even in my right mind at this point in time. Thank God, like I said, once again, for good people. So we pull up to one of the parks out Brooklyn. I don't know which park it was, but we had to sit on the outside skirts because if we go in, of course, you're going to get arrested because it's after dark. So I sat there, I rolled up, smoked me one. He flirting with me. Nina, you look so sexy when you hide this, that, and the third. So long story short, y'all. Like, me and my friend became closer. We ended up getting to know each other. I'm literally pissing in the streets of Brooklyn while people walking past me. Okay, while people walking past me, walking their poodles and shit. And I'm like, it's people down the street. He said people pee all the time in the street, Nina, while people walking past. He said it's regular up here. I was like, okay. He said, just go in between two cars. He said, here goes some toilet paper. I was like, okay. And I got the hand sanitizer back. I mean, y'all, I had to piss. Okay, I had to piss. I was peeing in the streets of Brooklyn. I sure was. So by the time he gets me back to my sister's house, okay, it's late. I ain't gonna lie, it's late, bro. It's late. I want to say we got there maybe 3-ish in the morning because I had to smoke a blunt and calm down. My friend just wanted to spend time with me. So we sitting in his car. I'm texting her. I'm calling her. She's not responding. We sat there till damn near 5 o'clock, I think. I lied to you not. About 5 o'clock, 5 something. And he was like, yo, I gotta go to work. I was like, I'm so sorry. He was like, is there somewhere I can take you? He's like, I don't feel right leaving you out here. Is there somewhere I can take you? Of course, what I do, hit up the bestie. Bestie, sister tripping. Can I come kick it there until, she get out her damn feelings? And she was like, yeah. She was like, come on. She wanted to see me anyway. Because you only got to see me when I first got there. She wanted to see me anyway. But now I'm getting to see everybody I want to see now. This man drove me from fucking Brooklyn to whatever city they were staying in Jersey, bro. I felt so fucking bad, man. He had to get on the interstate. I felt so fucking bad, bro. He was like, I take this drive every week. Because of what he do for his job. I felt bad. Bestie was happy to see me. We waited for Family Dollar to open up. I went and got me a toothbrush, some toothpaste, okay? Some deodorant. And went and got me a little outfit. And I got a bag too, I think. Yeah, I did. I got a beach bag. So I could put all my stuff in it. So I just be carrying one bag instead of a whole bunch of different shit. So people don't see all these shopping bags. Went back to her crib. Showered and everything. And charging up my phone. Texting my sister who was supposed to be off that day. Gonna find out her ass decided she want to go to work. But yeah, well, since you're going to work, I'm like, what time would you like to, what time you going to work so we can meet up so you can bring me my bag? She said, I'm not bringing you your bag. And she said, you could pay for it to get shipped back. I said, I bet. I said, so you want me to meet up with you to give you the money? Because I got it now. Yeah, I was not broke at that point in time, but I was not broke. My sister was talking to me so nasty, y'all. So fucking nasty. Don't even know I almost got fucking robbed. And then while she fussing at me, she like, anything could have happened to you, Nina. Bitch. Okay? The words of Lynn from Soul Food, no thanks to you, I had to spend weeks in jail, bitch. What? Yo, I was so over it. I'm like, this bitch here. My best friend like, is you serious? She really said you had to pay for your shit to get. I said, I'm dead ass, bro. She did not bring me my shit. I was like, well, do you want the money back for the ticket too? Because I got the money for that as well. And she was like, no, you don't have to pay me for this. And that's when she realized, okay, she not broke like I thought she was. She's like, you don't have to pay me for that, but you want me to pay for my shit to get shipped back. Bet. Like, I don't know, you ran my fucking bag, bro. I know she did. So, long story short, Nina ended up going out with best friend and best friend's fiance and best friend's fiance friend We went to the skate park because that's what they were doing at the point in time. They were skaters. They was into it. All right, cool. I tried a little bit. Almost bust my ass. I'm getting the fuck off this shit. We went to go to pizza spot. Ate at the pizza spot. Had me a little bit of food for the road, you know. And they dropped me off at the train station so I could get my ass back to Manhattan. So I could get my ass to Chinatown and get my ass back on this bus to go back home. Because at this point, she's ready to go back home. Bro, I missed my fucking bus. I missed my bus, y'all. I was like, fuck it. I called the one down in VA. They was like, long as you there for that 10 o'clock bus, which is the last one going out, they said, long as there's room on the bus, they have to honor your ticket and they're going to let you go on the bus. Bet. I get to stay in New York for a couple more hours. Bet. Walking around. That's when I ended up going past, oh, y'all, what is the name of that damn stadium? Madison Square Garden. Lord. Okay. And I'm going past there, all the hockey people out there. I'm just trying to find somewhere to charge my phone and find some good pizza. And I got my phone charged up. I met an author out there that was mad dope. I got his book, got a picture with him. And just so happened, I'm glad I met him. That's why everything happens for a fucking reason. I say, pay attention. His publishing company is now my publishing company. I knew nothing about this publishing company until I met this man and bought his book. Everything happens for a reason. Also, I discovered another hidden gem in New York as well. I was walking around, I'm like, y'all want some pizza? And they brought up Sbarro's. At this point in time, Sbarro's was closed the fuck down everywhere. I said, Sbarro's? They got a Sbarro's up here, bro. It was way off into yonder, past the hockey game and all this stuff. Nina walked her ass to that motherfucking Sbarro's. I was so serious. I was so excited to see it. I couldn't believe it was real. I had to pinch myself. When it got me some Sbarro's pizza, bitch. What? And so I got my Sbarro's pizza, walking around and just, you know, basically trying to waste time and stuff. Talking to different people. And then I'm headed back to the bus. The lady out like she want to honor my fucking ticket. I ended up cussing her out. I ain't give a fuck. At that point in time, all I went through, I was over it. I ended up cussing that lady out. And guess who was on that 10 o'clock bus? I was, okay. Hit up my people, y'all, I'm on my bus. Hit up my people in New York, y'all, I'm on my bus. Headed back home. Everybody hitting me back. Ended up talking to my homeboy on the phone till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yo, I'm sleepy. I'm about to go ahead and go to sleep. Because I'm going to be there in like a few hours. He was like, yeah, go ahead and get some rest. So, basically, y'all, I get back. I ain't got my shit. All I got is what I had with me. I ain't heard shit from my sister. It was probably 2-3 weeks later, she hit me up. She was like, I'm catching a train down there. She said, I'll drop your stuff off at your house. All right, cool. Thanks. I said, I don't have to pay for shipping. Do I need to pay you for bringing it? She's like, no, you don't have to pay me. Okay, cool. Thanks. Now, that is the conclusion of that. That's the last time I seen my sister, bro. And this is why this shit was so long, because of this specific story right here. Now, the issue is I go see my granddaddy probably some months to a year later. This bitch said I was the problem. So I had to tell my side of the story. I couldn't even smoke a cigarette. My step-grandma was like, that don't make no damn sense, because she smoked cigarettes too. She said, you can't even smoke a cigarette like you grown. She said, see, she ain't tell us none of this. I said, I bet she didn't. Okay, I bet she didn't. Ended up holding a lot of stuff in. Was going through stuff with my dad. A few months later, I ended up messaging her, and I said, I really think you're a bitch. Like, I would do stuff like that. I would just randomly inbox people what I really thought. It was just so toxic and fucked up, y'all, okay? I've grown past that, though. And, yeah, so basically, since then, me and my sister have not spoken. She did drop my stuff off. She handed it to my grandma and kept going. She handed it to my grandma because she was like, give this to Nina, and kept going. I ain't even seen my sister. My sister hasn't even met Marley. She done met her other 2 uncles. But she ain't met Marley yet. Marley will be 7 this year. So, when I would be around my dad and she would call or something like that, or she would just so happen to beep in, or I would beep in, he would force us to say hi to each other. And that's the only time me and my sister have spoken to each other since this shit has happened. Because I guess word got back to her, Nina got a different story. I told my pops, but he really ain't give a fuck. So, when I got jumped and stabbed, she didn't check on me. It was people that won't even speaking to me that checked on me, bro. And my other sister ain't check on me either. But for both of my brothers to go out their way to check on me, I do appreciate that shit. And yeah, basically, last time I spoke to my sister was 2021, and remember I told y'all me and my pops went out to this vegan restaurant, and you see a quick B-roll of it in one of the vlogs and stuff. I do tell you on the screen that I went to dinner with my pops, but you see a B-roll go across the screen and stuff, and you can see my dad a little bit. That was the last night I spoke to my sister. He forced us to say hi to each other that night as well. Like I told y'all, me and my pops got into it that night, and when I got out his truck, he was like, "You leaving your food?" I told him, I said, "Get that shit to Bambi." I was the fuck over it. Get that shit to Bambi. I'm tired of being lied on. Y'all keep acting like I'm the problem when I ain't even asked to be a part of this funky ass family in the first place. Okay? So y'all, that is the conclusion. Good God, 2 hours though for her. I mean, well, I had to get it out, y'all. Cause I've been holding this shit in, and to be quite honest with you, I am very hurt behind this. I am very hurt behind this. Cause I'm like, my friends made sure I was good. The whole time my homeboy Louis was hitting me up, he was like, "You at your best friend's house?" He's like, "You on your way, to Manhattan? You get on your train? You get on your bus yet? You good?" So he was checking on me the whole time. All of them was checking on me the whole time. When I was walking around for them few hours waiting on 10 o'clock for my bus, all of them was checking on me the whole time. This bitch never hit me up. Nothing. Nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. Nothing. When I say I ain't got nothing for neither one of my sisters, I forgive y'all. I'm letting it go. This is my exodus. This shit ain't hold me no more. It feels so good to get this shit up off my chest, especially this particular one. Because the sisters was the ones I was dreading the most. Because that's where I got the deepest hurt and pain, bro. Be quite honest with you. And I was definitely dreading them the most. So, now, how did this affect how I build connections? Well, when you think about it, your first few personal relationships are with your parents, and if you have them, your siblings. If we go over the last, 3.5 hours that I done spent on my siblings, okay? Is it 3.5? Yeah, first sister got an hour, this one got 2. The brothers got like 30 minutes together. Yeah, about 3.5 hours. Nina don't got no good relationship with them. Never did growing up the entire time. So I realized this in 2021, 2022-ish. I'm like, how the fuck was I even... See, and this is why I picked certain friends that I picked as well. Because a lot of people build and establish relationships with at least one parent, one of their siblings, something. I didn't have that. Even though I have siblings, I always got cousins around me. There's always somebody in the house. I was always alone. Surrounded by people. I forgot which rapper said it. In a room full of people and I still feel alone, bro. I know about it. I was still alone. So the connections I would build would be with friends that were needy. They needed someone to basically stroke their ego, pity them, feel bad for them. I just needed to feel appreciated and needed. And that's what these particular friends gave to me, quote unquote friends, gave to me. And that comes from having damaged relationships with my siblings. And because I'm aware of I have these many siblings, but I ain't got a good relationship with not one of them, I need to fucking talk to somebody. I need to be around somebody. I need to connect with some fucking somebody. And then on top of that, it was very popular. So yes, it attracted because I was damaged and unhealed and festering stuff and more things happening on top of more things. I attracted and hurt people. I attracted and broken people because that's what I was. And it led me down a very toxic and dark and abusive, neglectful, abandonment type of road. And I kept doing it and kept doing it. Then it gets to a point where I don't want to be around no fucking body. That shit ain't healthy either. And now at age 33, okay, I'm realizing what the fuck Ari Lennox was talking about on one of my favorite songs by her new apartment. Because at the end of the song, She was like, then I realized I'm lonely. And I'm like, oh my God, I need people. And that's why I keep telling y'all, nobody is meant to be an island. Yeah, you can do the isolation, the hermit mode for a while, but then it gets to a point where the shit get old. I've been doing a lot of healing, a lot of reflecting. Like I said, this is a 7-year. On top of that, I was 32 majority of this year. Y'all know that's a 5, all about change. Nina had to change Nina. Because when Nina changed Nina, Nina starts choosing better for Nina. More elevated choices for Nina. More elevated environments, healthier environments for Nina. Not gonna keep going to the same old, same old. It definitely affected my sacral chakra for sure. Like I tell y'all, the sacral chakra remembers everything fucking been through, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, my sisters, they're the ones that definitely fucked me up. They definitely fucked me up, bro. Because I know for sure, my second oldest sister, she's not jealous of me. And I ain't jealous of her. I'm actually very proud of my sister. I used to brag on my sister. My sister worked for MSNBC, bitch. Fuck you mean, okay? Used to brag on my sister, yo. But their idea of how something should be affected me in a way that I felt I had to make myself small in order to make other people comfortable. And that's not how a healthy connection and relationship is. My oldest sister showed me I couldn't trust. My second oldest sister showed me no matter who the fuck the person is, they still gonna lie on you. Like, gracious, y'all. Just so much stuff. But I realized I can't depend on my siblings. My siblings, all honesty, y'all, is some of this shit fixable? With my dad's kids, yeah, this shit is fixable. It could be. It could be. But with the other one, fuck no, that shit ain't fixable, bro. It's not. I forgive all of y'all, but shit ain't fixable. But I guess you could say I kind of realized I let my abandonment issues go too far. Because I'm looking at it like it don't make no sense. I got all these siblings and I still feel alone. I still feel like I ain't got nobody to depend on. But yeah, I'm the one that holds everybody else up. And it's just frustrating, y'all. And this is why I tell y'all to heal. Especially if you 25 and under and you watching me, baby, you caught me at a perfect time. So you don't keep carrying this shit with you. And keep carrying this shit with you. And be toxic and unhealthy. Like a lot of our parents. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So yeah, this definitely fucked up the way how I build connections. Because between my pops having me jump through loops and circles and hoops for him, and my siblings over there on my dad's side wanting me to be a certain way to be loved and accepted, and then my other sister, no matter what the fuck I do, you're still gonna hate me and be jealous of me. Like, it really fucked up how I build connections with people, bro. And it made me feel like I had to dim my light, dim who I was, shrink myself into a box to make other people happy, to be loved and accepted. And I mean, after that last miscarriage, I realized, bitch, if you don't love me how I am, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. If you don't love me how I am, fuck you. But a lot of anger came out with that, okay? Because I started healing that sacral chakra. Sacral and the root, I went right into it right after my miscarriage. And a lot of that anger was coming out that I was festering. So now at 33 years old, in a much healthier space, Nina is now learning how to build healthier connections and how to set firm boundaries. And even if I do love somebody a lot, if I care about somebody a lot, it's okay to let people go. But you can let them go in a healthier way, and you need to learn how to let them go before it gets way too far. I didn't go through everything that I've been through in these last 5 years for nothing. I say this has been a hell of a fucking transformation. This has been a hell of a fucking transformation. The old me could never recognize this person here today, okay? So, I did all of this. It was long. It was extensive. Shout out to anybody that watched one video all the way through. And definitely shout out to the people that watched all 4 of these shits. Good gracious. Because it was supposed to be a 2-parter. Then it turned into 3. I ain't even know part 4 was coming, but here we are back at an hour again. Okay, but y'all, I had to get it out. I know it's a little all over the place. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired as fuck right now, but I had to get this to y'all. And I definitely wanted to complete this before my birthday came all the way in, because I started recording this the night of September 18th. It is now 1:35 a.m. September 19th. Happy birthday to all my birthday twins. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all birthday. I was very intentional. And see, this is what I tell y'all. Be intentional about the seeds you are planting. I'm very intentional about my healing. I'm very intentional about my elevation, what I'm doing, because I see how certain things I've allowed, certain things I've been holding on to, certain things that I've allowed to affect me and turn me into something else, how it's affecting my perspective, how I view myself, my energy, and just so many other things, creating these blockages. I don't like it. So I'm doing something about it. I've been telling y'all for a long time, oh, I got special videos coming for y'all. I knew I had to do these type of videos first before we even got to these other special videos. Because you got to understand how I got here. Like I've been telling y'all the last week. You got to know where you come from to know where you going. That is the old Nina. That ain't me no more. I got pictures of me up in my room when I was going through some heavy shit. I looked at these pictures, I'm like, I don't even recognize this person, bro. The hurt, the pain, the sadness, the damage, the brokenness in my eyes, I don't even recognize that person when I look at this person in the mirror now, every day. And tell her how beautiful she is, how intelligent she is, how strong she is, how much I love her, and so forth and so forth. Point is, y'all, you gotta do the fucking work. You ain't got to do it exactly like I did, but I think it might be beneficial for some of y'all if you actually sit down and write down different events. Oh, that's what we're going to call it. Here we go. Timeline challenge. Sit down and write different events that you have been through with this person that have affected you heavily, and especially in a negative way. And I want you to reflect on that, because that's how I do my Sunday mimosas. I write down the events like a timeline. So we're going to call this the timeline challenge. This is going to be for parents and siblings. What is it that you need to release? How has your relationship gone with this person? Because I did add in some good stuff about them. I mean, not too much, because it ain't too much to really give, to be quite honest with you. I'm just being honest. It ain't too much good to give when it comes to my siblings. Like, I mean, I spoke about how my oldest brother, took me out to brunch and he got drunk and stuff like that. I did forget to mention that my brothers did show up with my pops to my second poetry performance. That shit meant a lot to me. So don't just, write the bad stuff. Write the good stuff, too. Try to keep it in, timeline order. And I want you to reflect on it. If you want to do like I do and record it and listen back to it, do that, baby. Sometimes you got to record yourself so you can actually hear it. This is why I tell you actually write, so you can actually see it, because it shifts your perspective. Because when something is inside of you, it's hard for you to have a certain perspective on it. But then when you put something that's inside of you on the outside of you, it changes your perspective on it. I said, think about it. All right, babies. I'm your girl, Virgo Garden. If you didn't know this shit, I bet you know that shit now. How to follow me, how to book me, and how to get my wonderful, beautiful, amazing products that you all love so much will be down below in the description box. I love you, babies. Listen, I ain't got no little cute hoo-ha, okay? We talking about damn near 4 hours, all right? I'm over it, okay? I'm over it. Once again, shout out to anybody that listened to one video, especially if you listen to all 4. I really, really hope y'all got the point of what I was doing with this, okay? We are doing the timeline challenge. Your ass better not forget, okay? I need to write it down so I can tell y'all about it in one of the read-ins for the people that don't watch these. But I really hope this helped y'all, because, like, once again, I ain't getting up here just to run my mouth. I know it's a lot of ins and outs, but I add so much in there. Trust me, it's a lot I leave out, but it's the reason why I give so much detail. One, I'm a Virgo, that's what we do. But 2, because it helps you to understand more of the dynamic, okay? I really, really hope that y'all take into consideration the hard work I put into these 4 videos and get serious about your healing. I've been procrastinating about this shit for like a couple years, doing this about my siblings, a couple years, but it was necessary. And I feel a lot lighter. I feel a lot better. Got to deal with the residue of it. Trust me, when I sat down to record the first one with my sister, I was crying, bro. I was crying because I was releasing. I was healing. I wasn't sad. I wasn't angry. I was just releasing and healing. Allow the healing to happen so that you can elevate, baby. You are not stuck in your past. This is your exodus. Love you, babies. Mwah.